gospel. Have you ever thought about doing a full gospel CD?
There is a full gospel CD out. I did it like about 7 or 8 years ago.
Okay.
Called The Journey.
Okay.
And it was an amazing journey to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of great stuff. Hey, what's up, sweet? A lot of great stuff. A lot of great stuff on there. And it took me a minute, to really find. I call it my Jonah syndrome.
Right.
Where I was kind of running away from it for a minute, but the Lord has a way of bringing you back to what you're supposed to do. So
don't I know that?
But when I found when I connected with the right people as far as the record company was concerned, and we connected with the right producers and writers, and it turned out great. It's called The Journey. The Journey.
We were talking about Shalimar earlier. Yeah. It's interesting because you were not one of the original members of Shalimar. As a matter of fact, I remember seeing a video that was posted with you singing to the original lead singer's song, or lip singing.
But he wasn't the original lead singer
either. Right.
The original lead singer of Shalimar was this cat named Gary Mumford.
Right.
And he did Uptown Festival, the first single. That was before Jeffrey or Jody was in the group. It was like Gary Mumford and some session background singers.
Right.
And then Gerald Brown came. And he did take that to the bank.
Take that to the bank.
And when I got the offer to join Shalimar, I got the offer on a Friday. Saturday I went and watched a videotape. It was not long ago. Videotape of a Shalimar show over at Dick Griffey's crib.
Okay.
And then afterwards, he said, "Well, sing something." Jeffrey and Jody say you're a great singer. Sing something.
Right.
So I busted into Peebo Bryson by "Feel the Fire" by Peebo Bryson, and then got through the first verse, half the hook. He said, "Okay, I'll be right back." Goes upstairs. It comes down. Get some cash, like $500, but at the time I was like, that was good to me.
Right.
And then he went in the other pocket and brought out an airline ticket, and that was back in the day when I could ride on her ticket, she could ride on my ticket.
Right.
You didn't have to have a specific name. You remember that?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I remember.
And so that night I was on the red eye to New Jersey. Met the group in New Jersey Sunday morning, and rehearsed the lip sync of "Take That to the Bank." So I did Milli Vanilli before Milli Vanilli happened. And the next day I'm in front of a TV camera. So that's how
singing to somebody else's song.
But that was all good. It's all good. I was just happy to have a job.
There you go. Speaking of which, what did you do before you became a big international star?
I sang. That's all I've ever done. I had one 9-to-5 when I was about 19, 20 years old. And I worked at this for about 7 months when I first got out to LA. I had to make some money because I touched down LAX with about $34 in my pocket.
Wow.
And so I had to make some money. So I got this job at this department store, and I worked in the women's shoe department.
Oh wow.
At this department store up on Wilshire and Fairfax in LA. And I had a ball. I had a great time, but I worked that for 7 months because I helped put this group together. A show group, and we ended up going overseas for about 1.5 years. But that's all I've sung since I was 10 years old.
Wow.
There is an unsung episode that just aired last week.
Yes, I saw it. Yes.
Y'all see? Did you see the
unsung?
You
saw it. Yes, absolutely.
So it just aired last week, and it has the whole, the whole history, everything in there.
And I got to tell you, I'm a big fan of yours. I'm not just saying this because you're here.
Yeah, right.
Because I heard a version of AWB's "A Love of Your Own" that you did on one of your albums.
Yeah.
And I was like, he can take somebody else's song and make a hit out of it.
I love that song. That's a great song. Another AWB song I would love to do is "Cloudy."
Cloudy, yes. I love that song.
Won't you drift away? Yeah. Cloudy, don't you drift away. Seems like I'm losing you Slowly but surely, oh baby.
Howard Hewett, y'all. Give it up for Howard Hewett.
Hey,
Man, we really appreciate you stopping through. And
appreciate it.
don't be a stranger. We're a new internet radio station.
Yes.
We'll be a year old in November.
Internet stations are what's happening now, you know, and I'm really proud of the progress that they've made through the years. I've always been a cheerleader of something that can give commercial radio a run for their money, because it's crazy that the only outlet that you have is commercial radio. So
Exactly.
internet radio is very important, very important.
Well, thank you. We really appreciate it. We're gonna give you our card so you can keep in touch with us. So
I'll keep in touch. I'm working on the next studio album. I'm about eight songs deep now.
Okay.
And once I get done, well, even before I get done, I think we figured out what the single is going to be. So I'll shoot it, or I'll get your card and shoot it over to you guys.
That'll work.
You know, it'd be an exclusive.
You heard it here first. It's going to be an exclusive on Dusty Radio 1390.com.
Y'all listen to the internet radio, right? You listen? Yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's
Dusty
happening.
Radio 1390.com.
That's right. That's what's happening.